Hello everybody, this is Cap here, and I would like to welcome you to the 35th video in my beginner C++ tutorial series. So in this video we are going to be covering structures. Now in C++, structures are almost identical to classes, but if you guys can remember, by default class members are private and they inherit privately. Structures are the opposite. Members are public and they inherit publicly by default. So let's go ahead and make a structure here. Start out with the struct keyword, and we'll just say animal, and we'll say int age and int number of legs, because why not? And we will make a pure virtual function here called print info, therefore making this structure abstract. And if you guys haven't seen my previous videos on classes, I would highly suggest you watch them and then come back and watch this so that this makes sense to you. And struct cat, and we will have it inherit from animal, and we will say string name, and then we will override print info here and just print everything out. Oops. All right. So now down in main, we can say struct cat, and we'll say Bill. And since they're all public by default, we can just say bill.age. We'll say Bill's a pretty young cat. And his name is, of course, Bill. And Bill had an unlucky run-in with a tractor, so he only has 3 legs. And let's print all of this out with print info. Let's save it and run it. And there you go. As you can see, it worked perfectly fine. So struct animal Joe. As you can see, it flagged it because this is abstract. Just wanted to kind of show you guys that. And there is also another way to create a structure. In between the ending brace here and the semicolon, we could say Bill, and that would work as well. So that's just something to be aware of. So you guys are probably wondering, okay, well, when would I use a structure and when would I use a class? And that's really personal preference mostly, and style. But the majority of the time, in my experience anyways, people will use structures as they did in C, which is to group all their related data in that structure. So basically they kind of use them as dumb classes. So you'll see things like struct mouse pose in X and Y. Oh, there we go. And, you know, things like that. And sometimes, you know, you'll see 20 or so data members in a structure. And that's a pretty common thing. And, you know, in my opinion, that's a pretty good use of structures in C++. If you want to do anything more complex, it would probably be better to make a class. But that's, you know, again, just my opinion. So if you guys like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button. If you've seen a few of my videos and really like them, go ahead and subscribe so you can see when I post new ones. And I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.